Opening statements today in the murder trial of an Aurora dentist accused of poisoning his wife.
The start of the trial comes more than 2 years after Angela Craig was fatally poisoned. Her husband and former Aurora dentist James Craig is accused of poisoning her protein shakes. He faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder.
Denver 7 was in the courtroom this afternoon as prosecutors laid out that Craig ordered poison online, including cyanide and arsenic. They say he had motive to kill his wife Angela, that he was involved with other women and had financial problems. Now, the defense countered that the money issues were not as bad as prosecutors make them out to be and say the state's investigation is flawed.
Since it first broke in March 2023, this case has made national headlines. Many people want to follow along. We've seen many comments on Denver 7's social media accounts seeking ways to watch the court proceedings. Denver 7's Veronica Acosta joins us in studio tonight. And Veronica, you're getting answers on how people can track this trial.
So let's start with how journalists like us can watch this, because the judge has put some restrictions in place here.
She has, and when it comes to distributing information that we get in the courtroom like this one, there are some restrictions like you mentioned. Those were made in what's called an EMC. We were granted that EMC, so that is some good news for those traditional media entities like Denver 7.
We have covered quite a few things. James Craig definitely.
A case that's brought national attention to Colorado, now bringing questions over how to know what's happening inside of the courtroom.
We actually tried to go live this morning and followed that WebEx to see if we would get any access to anything. We were live for about 45 minutes as we searched desperately for any way to get even audio. Couldn't get it.
Christy Brower is the co-host of the True Crime Squad podcast, one of the many covering the case of the former Aurora dentist on trial for the alleged murder of his wife, Angela Craig, after she died from being poisoned.
Our listenership is very invested in knowing more about this case.
For days, Brower and others have questioned how they can watch and listen in. The request for expanded media coverage, or EMC, was allowed, but in a, quote, very limited capacity. So here's what it allows for: a single camera inside of the courtroom for the opening and closing statements and the verdict. Credentialed members of the media allowed to also watch via a WebEx link during those times. Left out, though, is a public live stream for any part of the case.
The order doesn't cite the reasons.
Steve Zansberg is the president for the Colorado Freedom of Information Coalition. He's also a First Amendment attorney, telling Denver 7 that decision could have been made because of what's expected during trial.
There's reference to the fact that there are to be juveniles who will be testifying, and the court has ordered that they not be identified.
The hurdles to cover this trial are ones Brower says she and her co-host can't jump right now.
We're just not in a position to attend every trial we cover in person.
But a trial important enough for them to stay on top of, regardless. And as is typical, we're also not allowed to get any video of jury members when that camera is inside of that courtroom. In studio, I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
All right, thank you. And we will cover this thing from gavel to gavel. You can find all of our coverage on the homepage of Denver7.com.
Even beyond true crime, if there's a big story of interest, bloggers and YouTubers are now on scene alongside traditional journalists. But what are the rights of journalists, vloggers, and everyday citizens to cover these stories? On this week's episode of Real Talk, we're answering that question specifically: the right to cover protests and large events. Here's part of that conversation with Rise Up Media's Robert Huffman.
There are a lot of bad actors out here, in my opinion, and I'm not going to name any. They know who they are. But at the end of the day, if you're going to go to the protest, it doesn't need to be a matter of, hey, let me take a selfie and post it on social media. It's a matter of, let me actually be here for my community. So I always say, if you really want to know where and what happened, Reddit is not the location to do it. There's no the inaccurate information, the misinformation, and that's why Alex and I are trying to build a location for said information.
We'll share more on that tool and other reputable real-time sources. You can watch the Know Your Rights episode of Real Talk Sunday night, 5:30 p.m. right here on Denver 7. Or catch up on previous episodes right now on Denver7.com/realtalk.